leaving Pasco, I got this absolutely stunning video of the sunrise. You could be mistaken and think it's a sunset, but you might notice that this is east, not west. As you leave Pasco, you head south out of the station. So if you're on the left side of the train, you look east and see the sunrise over the river. And it is stunning, as you can see here, absolutely stunning. The little flicker is the beams of the bridge as we cross the river. And you can just barely hear the steel rail moving along the rail smoothly. There's the clink, or thud even, as we hit the parts of the bridge where the track don't meet completely, because it does, after all, open for shipping traffic and such. And there we go, gets smoother over the land. And eventually, a few hours later, here I am pulling into Portland, Oregon, on the westbound Portland stretch of the Amtrak Empire Builder. And ta-da, we have stopped, and it is time to detrain. A short walk down the hallway on the upper deck and down the steps again, and back into the freedom of the station. Everything was pretty still, no rain, no crazy stuff going on, no sleet, no hail, nothing like that once I got back. It's a pretty clear day. Just the standard glary overcast, as you can kind of tell just from the way the lens picks it up in this video. And I stroll into the station, as I've done a gazillion times, and to the right is the baggage. And since I was on the southern stretch, i.e. the route of the Empire Builder that goes into Portland, I had to box my bike, as I showed in the other video. So I'm going back into baggage to reclaim that, and there she sits. So I just pull the box over and whip my knife out and my 2 Allen wrenches, and I put the bike into riding condition. And I did sneak the pedals and lock, etc. into the box. This time I just taped it real tight to the frame. That's a good way to do it, especially if it's not going to bother the personnel. Don't piss off the Amtrak personnel. If they don't want you to do it, then don't do it. But I pre-boxed my bike, so I was able to do it and make sure it was secure. Anyway, got the pedals on there and everything. Walked my bike through the station. Be sure to do that. Don't go trying to ride your bike through the station. And then out the main doors here and off into the streets of Portland. And kind of the opposite of when I came to the station, where you can go right, and right to get into the station coming across the Broadway Bridge. I left and departed by going right and right onto the Broadway Bridge. Because the Broadway Bridge has 2 ramps going up to it, you can go either way, and then that way, when you're riding a bike, you don't have to stop, which is one of the beauties of riding a bike. You don't have to stop anywhere near as much as someone, per se, driving in a car. So there's where that other split off down to Lovejoy goes. Anyway, I am heading up onto the Broadway Bridge here. And that's the Empire Builder actually pulling out of the station, going across the steel bridge. What it does is it goes across the bridge, and there is a Y, which enables the Empire Builder to turn around and then go back into the station and get prepared for tomorrow's departure. And that was the streetcar heading across the Broadway Bridge, and then I just decided I'm gonna roll on and head back to Fort PDX. .44 right there beside me. We're playing leapfrog now. I was thinking about how it'd be nice to get on the bus. Not that I'm going to. But timely speaking, it ain't saving any time. I keep catching up to it. Still a lot of work to do to speed up the buses. And there's this shit. Hey look, catching up to 44 again. We'll probably be hanging out at the light. I'm not even trying to go fast either. Now I'm not even going uphill anymore. Probably start going faster than it. Now this dude's turning left, but is he turning left? I don't really know. That was not what I expected by coming through the park. Oh, they still do events in this place, even though it's a pool. But it's a space too. And the pool's only open during the summertime, obviously. You ain't going swimming when it's 40 degrees out. At least most people ain't going to. Oh, I see the bus coming. Well, the bus didn't make the light. So here I am on the home stretch. Oh, he's gonna catch up. We're gonna be sitting at the light. Oh, the bus has not caught up yet. Probably get me at the next light. Oh, there he is. She caught up. The old bus caught up to me and passed me in the final stretch. Uh-oh. How long will they be at the stop? Oh, we all got a red light. Oh, that was right in the ear. Hey, Adrian here at Thrashing Code, and I got a little caffeine induction system. It's a carry, so you can just put it in your pocket, slips right in, something like that. It's from Miir. I got this from Bicycle Coffee out of Oakland via the mail. I haven't been in Oakland lately, but anyway, I always get things from them because I love the shop. Every time I go down, I stop in right there in Jack London Square. It's badass. But anyway, on to the coffee, right?
There's one slight problem. I don't have a teapot or coffee pot or anything like that. So what I'm actually doing is I'm heating up this coffee to boiling, and then I'll actually use it to build this pour over that I'm constructing. And while that's boiling, I'm going to put together our contraption here. So this opens up just like this, and you have several key pieces of the contraption, right, that it needs constructed. So there we go. And then I'm gonna move this out of the way. That's my coffee mug. Let's go ahead and de-top it. And then we'll set it like this. And then this basically goes, these little edges here go in these, like this. And then like this. And then it comes together, and you kind of have to push it just a bit. And there you go. It fits together. See, you can see that there. Very cool. And it sits atop your beverage cup, just like that. Then we take a filter, as you do. Pop that sucker open. There are some filters that come specifically for this trio of pieces that fit in very nicely, but any filter will do when you're in a pinch, like I am, because I didn't bring my filters. So there we go. And now I need a little coffee. Now with that running, I got some ground coffee just recently from the grocery store. Probably about 2 hours old at this point. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. And then I'm going to attempt to not make a mess now here and pour this sucker in here. So let's see if I can do it. There we go. We are dripping. Look at that. Looks like we got it. So that is one way you can make a cup of coffee with this awesome little contraption from Miir and care of Bicycle Coffee. So highly recommended little device. This is pretty cool. And of course, get freshly ground coffee, because I did. You won't regret it. This, and now time for a little coffee. Good stuff.